Here's a short video about a topic a few of you asked about. One of you said, even if our intuitive knowledge is generally consistent across various groups, does this consensus indicate that our intuitions are correct? Somebody else followed it up more forcefully. Why is it considered encouraging for epistemology that people share intuitions? Rather than showing that we are all tracking something true, it could just mean that we're all equally deluded. And so this is interesting because Weinberg, Nichols, and Stitch take it to be that if our intuitions differ, that's bad for using the project of using intuition in philosophy. And they imply, and Nagel explicitly avows, that if our intuitions are shared, this is sort of good for the use of intuitions in philosophy, and in particular in epistemology. But these two people asking these questions are wondering, well, if we share intuitions about cases, say if we all have the same intuition about the Gettier case, why does that mean we're right about the Gettier case, as opposed to just meaning that we agree about the Gettier case? Josh No brings this up in the podcast, and I think it's a really important question, a question that philosophers I don't think have devoted enough attention to. Now, philosophers do think generally that we are getting at the true nature of concepts like knowledge, like when we do this in ethics, rightness, other epistemic concepts like justification. We're getting at that. And they think on the individual level, it appears like we're getting at it. And then when other people agree with us, we think, well, that's just more evidence that we are getting it right. I think there's something plausible about that picture. And we'll say more in the next video about why that might be. But I do think it's important to realize that simply agreeing doesn't mean we all agree on the right thing. And again, the next video is going to give a sort of case for not being too optimistic about this, and thinking a little bit about how intuitions might actually track or not track correctly.